Welcome to the Geriatric Millennials.
Hello there.
Oh my gosh, every time you do that voice.
I'm sorry, I can't help it. It's my sexy voice.
It really is.
Yeah, it's my, hey, I'm in 8th grade talking on the phone all night long voice. Yeah, but we're the Geriatric Millennials.
We are. We're old. We're old, but
oldish, but young women.
Youngish.
Women having fun.
I like youngish better than oldish.
Yeah, we are oldish though. Like it's.
I mean, I guess.
Yeah, it's a thing for sure.
More and more. I'm encountering.
Every day, literally every day. I just was talking about wrinkles today with a 29-year-old that's getting Botox. And I was just like, I need to work on myself.
Let's talk about that stuff later.
Just like,
we're going to talk about new experiences.
So that could be our new experience. Maybe we go get Botox together.
No, thank you. I'm using Frownies.
Yes. Oh, that's fun. I just recommended Frownies to a friend that was like, they didn't want to get the 11s. And I was like, use Frownies. And I explained to it. And
I haven't been consistent. That's the thing. You have to wear them daily.
Yes.
Or nightly.
That's the thing about life. It's like consistency is key.
It is. And it's actually amazing when you take those things off, how smooth your forehead is. Oh, I took some before and after pictures. It's crazy. And then it doesn't quite last because it's training the muscles to relax.
Yeah.
But it works.
Yeah. I have friends
great.
that swear by it. I don't know what those are because I don't have forehead wrinkles.
No, you don't.
I have like one little line.
You have such a baby face.
Well, it's chubby, so it's fine. And that's part of it. Like, you know, that's the thing though. It's like if, you know, people might be like, oh, you're a little overweight. I'm like, yeah, but look at my skin.
It's beautiful.
I look like a cherub. So
you do.
Somebody once described me as that. They're like, you're just adorable, like a little cherub. I'm like, sir, I'm 37 years old. This is a few years ago. I was like, I think I'm offended. But
you are so cute. Oh my goodness, that picture that you posted.
Yeah. If you haven't seen it on Instagram, guys.
Oh my gosh.
My
I want to just
amazing.
scoop you up. I feel like you are the cutest thing ever.
I know. Like, I don't understand why I wasn't kidnapped. Not that, you know, you want that, but I was just like, I was freaking adorable.
Yeah, you really
were.
I
should have been on TV, in a magazine, doing my thing.
Well, you kind of were on the radio.
I was on the radio. I know.
But nobody could see how cute you were.
I know. It's a burden, but I'll accept it anyway. So I have news.
I want to hear. I know. You've got to tell me.
I had a big thing happen to me about a week and a half ago.
What?
So so like a few weeks ago, I had a friend at work and she's very country. Like she and her husband have like ranch life.
Okay. Do they have horses?
They have horses. They raise steer. They raise like bucking cows.
Oh,
or bulls.
Okay.
Like, and so
for that purpose,
yes,
buck.
Yeah. They like go to rodeos and stuff. So, she's always teaching me about like agriculture and farm life, and I'm always just amazed because like that's not my reality.
That's
like,
so cool.
And so she invited me to go to the rodeo, and I'm like, I've never been to the rodeo. I'm trying to say yes to life. So guess who went to the rodeo? Me.
You did?
I went to the local rodeo. I went to a rodeo in Hermiston, Oregon.
When?
Just a couple weeks ago. Yeah.
Okay.
So okay, here's the thing. So I drive to meet her. First of all, the air conditioning in my car had gone out. So I literally almost died because I had to drive like 25 minutes to meet her. So it was like being in a bread, like
in an oven.
And I'm like, please do not.
Your car is black.
Yeah.
Is the interior black too?
Yes. I was burning up. And it was just like, I had just the hot air blowing on me. The windows were down, but I hate driving with the windows down on the freeway.
Oh,
and it was just like, so I'm like, please don't die on the freeway. Please don't be the one to like pass out from heat exhaustion. Thankfully, she has a giant, beautiful, like, it's like a working truck. Like it's so nice. And I have to like hop to get in because I'm so short, but it had like cooling seats and like the freshest AC. So it was great. We drive down together and we're just talking about life and stuff. And I'm kind of getting a little excited because I've never been to a rodeo. Like I've been to fairs and stuff, but never on the rodeo side.
Yeah.
And so we get there and come to find out we have like boot box seats, but they're like right in the front.
What does that mean? What does that even mean?
It's like
boot box.
Huh?
What's boot box seats? Really good ones?
Box seats, like right in the front, like a box seat of like share, like we're right on the like.
Oh, nice.
The ring, I think that's what it's called. I don't know. And I'm walking around, and there's everybody's in their Rootin Tootin Texas gear. Like they have like cowboy hats on and big buckles and like really cool jeans and the
Wranglers.
Yes, and the ladies are like wearing like bags with fringe and sparkle. I'm like, I am so underdressed because I was just in like jeans and like a shirt. Like I found the most Rootin Tootin thing I found in my closet, which was like a black shirt, and then over it I placed an oversized green button up because that's all I had.
Do you not have plaid?
I do, but it was not the right plaid.
Okay.
And I honestly don't even know if it would fit at this point because it was pre-COVID plaid. Anyway. So we go and we like sit down and they get drinks. I wasn't drinking because it was so hot and stuff. And it's like, you know, the rodeo's about to start. And so there's this big ring of dirt. If you've never been to a rodeo, I don't know. And first of all, these like the drill team comes out with the girls that are on the horses and they're going so fast on the horses in this little tiny area. I was like terrified. I was like, ma'am, if you fall off that thing, that is dangerous. And they have flags and they're going around, and then it's time for the national anthem. And so this girl comes out with a giant American flag, and this other girl comes out to sing, and everybody stands up, of course, like hats off, hands on hearts kind of thing. And it is straight Americana. It is like North America, go USA moment. And so I'm just taking it all in. And this horse is just circling the arena with the flag billowing in the wind. And I look over and there's this man, middle-aged man, and he is staring at the flag with a single tear running down his cheek.
Oh my.
And I was just like, sir, I'm going to need you to pull it together. Like, this is one step too far. And then, of course, I was like, you're being such a brat. Like, what if he's like, you know, a vet or this or that? I'm like, don't care.
What if his wife just died?
Don't care. I was like, I need you to suck that tear back in. This is like, I mean, the singer was good and everything, but it was like, okay, calm down.
Yeah.
Anyway, I watched horse bucking and bull bucking.
Did they do barrel racing?
The barrel racing was the most terrifying thing.
Yeah.
Like they go so fast, and it's just like, and then the guys that like wrestle the thing down, like the calf down to the ground. It was just like,
it's intense.
It was so many things. Well, here's the most intense part. So at first she told me it was going to start at 6:45, but it started at like 7:45, I think.
Oh.
We did not leave. I didn't get home until like midnight.
Oh, yeah, that's
And
late.
I was like, this is a school night. Your girl is not like, after 10 o'clock, I'm just like, oh. Like we were driving home at like 11 something. And I was just like, oh my gosh, I'm going to die.
Did you have to go to work the next day?
I had to go to work, and I had to drive home like 20 minutes, and I'm just like, don't fall asleep at the wheel. And it was just like, but I was just so excited. And the whole time I kept singing like, I'm a redneck woman, that song, which is, I know that is not like peak country necessarily.
I mean, I don't even know the song, but the title's great.
She's just like, I'm a redneck woman. I don't wear high heels and a bra. I don't even remember. But I was just like, that was just in my head the whole time. I told my friend that. She just shook her head at me like, Beth, what are you doing with your life? I'm like, I know. But it was super fun.
Amazing that you went to the rodeo.
Yeah.
I mean, how fun is that? Okay, now there's a rodeo right now in the Tri-Cities.
Yeah, I heard it's trash. That's not the one to go to.
Oh, well,
so you have to go to.
Can I just say that I have not been to a rodeo in years and years, but I absolutely love the rodeo. Oh. And I actually got to be in a rodeo at one time in my life in Belize. Yes.
What were you doing in the
barrel
rodeo?
racing?
Are you kidding me?
No, it was the most fun thing ever.
You're a barrel racer?
No, I'm not.
You're
but I did it.
Girl.
I'm totally a horse girl.
You're a horse girl.
I am a horse girl. I want to be a horse girl. I want to ride horses.
Yeah.
That's my fantasy life.
Oh my gosh. I'm like taken back.
Didn't you know that?
I didn't know. I did not know you were a barrel racer in Belize.
No, because I'm not actually a barrel racer. But you participated in the rodeo. It was a very different level than the rodeo that you went to.
Yeah.
This is a country rodeo.
Yeah.
Very small. Who wants to ride in the and you know, who wants to do barrel racing?
Yeah.
Come and practice.
Cowboy TV was not there. Cowboy TV was not there.
I don't know who that is, but come barrel race a couple days this week, and then the rodeo's on Saturday.
Got it.
I mean, that's kind of how. But still,
yeah, that's amazing. What a great story!
I would love to do that. Oh my gosh, now I want to go to the rodeo. I'd still go to the one that's trash.
Yeah, do it. I mean, go for it. It's in town this week, and again, I don't know if it's trash or not, but I was kind of shocked too because I was a little nervous.
Why'd you say that? Why'd you say that?
Because I heard it's not as well put together as other ones, so that's why you want to go to one that's like paced well, so you're not waiting around.
Isn't
for
there
hours.
like a huge one in Pendleton?
Yeah,
that's not very far away from us.
Yeah, but it's like sold out. I think. I don't know.
Oh,
it was interesting because like I was a little nervous as a black lady in a rural area what it was going to be like. There was one other black person I saw there. It was a guy on a bucking bull.
Oh,
yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. I was like, is that a black man? And then my friend told me like, yeah, rodeo is like one of the first integrated sports and blah, blah, blah. I'm just like, there's a black man out there. Hello, sir. I was so excited. I was just like clapping for him extra loud, which you guys might be like, I don't care.
No,
anybody that's like a marginalized person in a minority in a other dominated thing. I don't know. Anyway, I was super excited about it. It was actually really fun. I don't think I would go to like multiple rodeos per year, but I think one a year would be fun to go to.
That's so cool.
So, yeah. So maybe next year we go to like the roundup or something.
I would love to.
We get hats. I told my friends
I want a hat. I seriously want a hat.
Yeah. We were there and there was these people with like matching plaid shirts. And I look at my girlfriend. I'm like, listen, your husband and I are wearing matching shirts next year. Just get ready. And she's just like, oh, you're so sad. Anyway, so that was my super fun like adventure for the summer, basically.
Yeah.
But you had a very fun adventure.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Do you want to hear about mine? Very different crowd.
Yes. I was so impressed with you. The pictures you posted, I was like, dang.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So Tony and I have been taking these dance lessons. I've told you about this.
Yes.
And we've been hearing about these things called congresses, which are these dance weekends. There was one in Portland. There's one in Seattle. Well, there is also one in the Tri-Cities that we had heard about. And I told my husband, I really want to go to that. So guess what he got me for my birthday?
Oh my gosh.
He got me tickets.
Love it.
He got us tickets to go to this dance weekend. So it was amazing because it worked out that we have really awesome and amazing friends that, because this weekend starts on Friday night and it goes all the way till Sunday evening. Oh. And it's the whole time. I mean, day and night. And I was feeling guilty about abandoning our kids. And so I was trying to see if they could have a sleepover with some of their friends. And both of the families offered to have them for both nights.
Oh, love it.
Which was so nice. Such a gift for us. And so I didn't have to worry about our kids. And let me just tell you, I felt like I was in a different world.
That had been amazing.
It was actually amazing. So there was like a pre-thing on Thursday night at one of the wineries, and they did a dance and like a little lesson, and they had wine and stuff. So that was Thursday, and we went to that. Super fun. Friday was kind of a normal day because this thing started at 10 o'clock at night.
Oh, geez. Oh, my gosh.
Oh, my God. Yes, that's exactly my sentiment.
Like, so energy drink it up?
So we had our normal day, you know, and then it just kept going and going. So we got ready in the night. We went out to eat dinner at like 9 o'clock at night or something insane.
Are you?
I don't know who I am. I don't even know. We're eating at really late. We're like, which restaurant can we go to that's going to be open that late, right?
Seriously, you're like, I guess it's Denny's. No, just kidding.
So we go out for dinner and then we get to this place and I'm like, we got to get there. Right? Starts at 10. So we get there maybe a little bit before 10 because I also saw a thing that said it started at 9. And I was like, well, I'm going to go with that. Because, I want get this party started.
Yeah. Like there's a point where you're going to just be like, and I got to go home and sleep.
Over. Yes. We get there dead.
Oh, no.
No one's there. No one is there. Literally after we're there, they gather the volunteers to train them and tell them what's going on and what to do. And we're sitting on the side listening and watching. Like, we were so early. And let me just say we were on time. But this is a different world. This is a different culture. And I said to some random people that were sitting next to us, they were there early because they were volunteering. And I said, why is this thing not starting at 7? Like, why? We're old. And they were in agreement with me. Yeah. And then I said it to my other friend who's Latino. And she's like, oh, that's not what we do.
You're on brown people time now.
She's like, that's not what we do. Yeah. She's like, you say it starts at 10. We're going to be here around 11:30. And I said, well, then why don't they say it starts at 8? So then you get here at 9:30 and get this party started at a decent time so that we can retire early and earlier. Okay. So anyway, that was my sentiment. But no, I wasn't going to change. I didn't have the power to change anything. So we just went with the flow. And we danced. We were there till like 2:30 or something in the morning. And they had this room that was like a secret room. It wasn't a secret room, but we didn't find out about it until later. And they had this room set up with a full bar, with coolers stocked with Jello shots, beer, all different kinds of drinks. This bar with all different kinds of alcohol that you just got to like make your own drink. You just had to consume it in the room.
Oh,
but
nice.
It was all like,
and you
just
didn't know
open.
about it.
No, we didn't know about it until later. And they only opened it for certain hours. So we missed the first one or two, but then we got there for the other ones.
Jello shot.
Yeah. And I don't even know if I've ever done a Jello shot. I mean, it has, if I have, it was 20 years ago or something. So that was the first night. Go home, crash. My phone buzzes at 10:10 in the morning.
Oh, that is.
I wake
shocking
up.
for you.
It's shocking for me.
Yes.
I had put in earplugs. I put on my mask. I just conked out. I heard my phone buzz. I look at the time. It's 10:10. I was like, crap. Our first workshop started at 11.
Oh my gosh.
So I'm like, get up. We got to go. I don't want to miss anything. Yeah. So got ready real fast, got down there, got there right at 11 o'clock. And then it was back-to-back hour-long workshops,
like dance
classes, sessions. And you had a couple options you could choose from. And they had teachers from all over the country. And it was so good. We learned so much. So, and then there was an hour lunch break and then more. And then they had this pool party. And they had this thing they called it Sausage Fest. It was sausages and hot dogs. Let me just say that right away. And this pool party, and people were dancing around the pool, and my husband and I just kind of sat on the side and people watched. Yeah. And oh my gosh, we had so much fun. We were giving everyone nicknames like just between us.
Yeah.
Referring to all these people because there was such a variety and it was so fun to watch. And so we hung out at the pool party for a while. I think we left probably around 7:30 to go home and shower and get ready and eat dinner. We ate dinner.
Back.
Listen, we came back. We were eating. So we learned, okay, this thing's not going to start. So we went out for dinner at 10 that night.
Where did you go at 10 o'clock?
We went to Mod Pizza.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's what we did because it was also close.
Yeah.
So we were eating pizza at 10 o'clock at night, all dressed up.
Yeah.
Then we go to this thing and we dance. Okay, that night we stayed until like 3 something.
Oh my gosh.
Dancing. I don't even know where, I was like, who are you guys? I don't even know.
Yeah.
I don't even know. Because it's like there's energy and there's people and you're having fun and it's like if I just sat there long enough, I probably would have realized how exhausted I was. But
you weren't sitting there.
No, it was a party. So so again, stayed up. By the time I went to bed, it was 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, what?
When was the last time you did that?
When I had a newborn, I don't know. Okay. But that's a very different scenario. So then same thing the morning, I think I had set my alarm this time. And so we were back at 11 for classes again. Back to back, lunch in between, the back to back classes, and then it was over. So then, of course, this was just this weekend, and then since then, I've been staying up to like almost midnight. Like I can't. It's like this is my life now.
Your body's in the groove. Yeah,
this is my life. Yep. Except I still have to get up early.
Yeah.
So I'm very sleep deprived. I've been recovering all week. My house is kind of a disaster, but it was so worth it. It was so much fun. I loved it. I absolutely loved it. I was like, we're going to the next one. We should go to Portland. We should go to Seattle. I don't know if we'll do those, but I definitely, we are planning to do this again.
It's a thing for you guys now.
It is. And now we're going to take salsa lessons. So we did the bachata and now we're going to do salsa because it's starting over and we were out of our depth. We went to some of the salsa workshops and we didn't know what the heck we were doing. We were just kind of just there.
Pretending. Yeah.
Like, okay. And I can follow a really good lead, who kind of
just pushes you around.
Yeah. But if I was to try to do it, I mean, I don't know how to do. I don't know what the heck I'm doing with that. So we're going to start with that. And it starts in September. So I'm super excited about it.
Really
it's cool. This is like this thing we're getting into.
Found something new.
I know. And I'm telling other people like, hey, listener, if you're local, you want to check out the Richland Community Center because they keep doing classes and then they start them over. Like they progress. And so there's only a couple times a year where they start at the beginning, but it's so fun. And there's such a variety of people and the community is so good. People are there to dance. Like it's a different environment than going to the club kind of a thing,
oh yeah.
And I would say a lot of the people there were in my age bracket. So anyway, that was my new thing and it was so fun. And I feel like I said it was like being in a different world. I felt kind of young.
Yeah.
I felt like I was partying it up.
So impressed you stayed out so late for 2 days in a row.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like one day it's like, okay, I'll recover the next 2 days for the weekend.
But this was even more than that because we went out Thursday night too. Although it wasn't nearly as late. But I mean, it was still
later than
like,
normal.
Oh, way later than normal for sure. So, and then I worked on Friday. So Friday I was feeling a little rough.
Yeah.
And I was fine by that night. And it was, I mean, I drank a lot of water.
Yeah. That helps.
I think that's
Gotta
the key.
hydrate, man.
That's the key.
Keep hydrated.
A lot of water. Just a little bit of alcohol.
Yeah.
A lot
and
of water.
A lot of fun. Like
it was so fun.
I love that for you.
Yeah.
So cool.
that was my that was my new experience.
I love it. I love it. I wish I had video of it actually. But
and I wore this dress that I haven't worn before because I didn't have an occasion to wear it.
Yeah.
And I got multiple compliments on it and it was so fun. But here's the thing. Every time somebody told me, I wanted to tell them I got it at Goodwill. But I didn't.
Yeah.
I didn't say it because I'm like, they don't care.
Yeah.
Like, whatever. But like for me, I was just like, I got this dress at Goodwill.
Like
to me,
it.
I know. So I'm telling you that because that was just a fun fact.
Yeah. Okay.
But then I was also like, I don't really know what to wear because I've never been to one, right? And they kind of had themes. Like what Friday night was denim and diamonds. I just ignored that.
Yeah.
And then Saturday was Hollywood glamour, and it was just fun. It was fun to see what people wore and wear to those kind of things because I didn't know.
Yeah.
I really didn't know. So I think we were dressed appropriately though.
So another fun fact.
What?
Your girl has poor impulse control.
Okay, what happened? What'd you buy?
Yeah. So
I know what it is. Is this the thing I saw when I walked into your house?
I couldn't hide it from you because it's just in my front room.
Yes, it is.
So it was like,
because I walked in and said, "Oh, what is that?"
Yeah. So Sunday before last, I literally was just like, so I need to like get my office together because I'm taking on a new role and I want to have a standing desk that I can use my walking treadmill with.
Oh,
so I've been like researching standing desks and all this stuff. So I'm spending all this time, all this stuff.
When you're at your office or when you're working from home?
Okay. So my home office, I want it to be more interactive.
Okay.
And so I'm researching like all Sunday. I'm just looking at stuff and what the options are. And I do not know what happened. 1 second, I was looking at standing desks. The next time, like, you know what? My cat's a little chubby. She should get a treadmill. 2 seconds later, I have a cat treadmill in a shopping cart and I'm hitting buy.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. Hitting buy on it. And I'm like,
you need a picture of this. We need to show people what this is.
I'll show people what it is. I mean, it is something else. And so I do it and then I go back to my other life, right? I start looking at other stuff and I get distracted. Well, 5 days later, guess what shows up on my door? That is 4 feet long, is this giant box.
Huge.
And so I'm like, I kind of got excited because I was like, oh yeah, Fratelli, you're going to have a treadmill now. It's going to be great. I bring it in. I'm putting it together. First of all, it says no tools. It all snaps together, except you need the strength of a very strong, like teenage boy to like, you know, put your thumbs and push plastic into plastic. So I was dying. I had a tank top on. I'm sweating everywhere. My house is 72 degrees and I'm sweating, trying to like push this little wheel together. I'm watching this video of this guy. He's like, it's very easy to do. I'm like, sir, you got big old man hands. Look at my baby hands. What am I supposed to do these little thumbs? So I got very frustrated, but I kind of fudged on a little of them, but she's fine. So I put it together and I'm just looking at this thing. I'm like, I should have measured. It is 4 feet.
It's
tall.
big. It's big.
Huge. I did not think, where am I going to put this in my, my little 2-bedroom apartment? I don't know.
You're going to put it next to your desk when you're walking on your treadmill. She can walk
I
there
can't
too.
have that in her. It's too big. So anyway, so I put it together and I'm like, okay, Fratelli, this thing costs. Do you want to know how much? Guess how much that thing costs?
I can't. I don't want to. What?
$270.
OMG, Beth.
I had free shipping though, but $270.
Dang, that's like
I could have bought a real treadmill for that. I could have bought so many things
for
$300. You can.
Do you want to?
No, I don't return things. I just live with the consequences of my actions.
Well, how are you going to make your cat walk on that?
You train it. So I watch training videos.
You put treats on it?
You put treats on it, or you can use like a laser or a toy or all kinds of stuff. So we've been practicing. She gets on it and she'll take a few steps for treats. So we just have to keep going. But they say it takes a couple weeks. So we've been practicing every day. But I just sit by it and I'm just sitting by this giant ass cat treadmill.
Yes, it is so
asking
big.
myself, why out of all the things you could have done on a Sunday, this was the thing. And now it's like
And of all
a
the
new
things
part
you
of my
could have
life.
spent $270 on too.
Yes. I was like, there are so many other things. It's, I fumble at my words because I was so shocked. So that's my new thing is training my cat to run on a treadmill in the house.
Oh,
Choices.
I think it's really funny.
Yeah. I mean, I guess so. Other than the fact that I'm like legitimately concerned about like my decision-making skills. Because I'm like, I'm saving for a house. I would like to buy a new phone. Nope, cat treadmill. Like, what are you doing?
I don't know. You must really love your cat.
Ah, this damn cat. This is her house and I just live here and pay the bills. I was cleaning up before you came over and I'm like putting cat toys away. And at this point, it's just everywhere.
Yeah.
It's everywhere. Every room has space for her to be a cat.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, where's my space to be a human? Okay. Where's my safe space where I'm saving money and taking care of me? Nowhere.
Oh, I don't know what to say.
Yeah, it's okay.
Oh.
I don't either.
Oh, well, I hope she appreciates it.
She does not. She could care less. So, anyway, good times. This is Beth from the Geriatric Millennials. If you're enjoying our show, please take a minute to rate, review, and subscribe on Apple Podcast or wherever you like to listen. You can also follow us on Instagram at the Geriatric Millennials, or you can share an episode with a friend or two. Doing so helps us greatly, and we appreciate your support so much.